Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus, or anyone for that matter, even if you're not a Taurus. I do trust that there is something in here for you. And a gentle reminder that there are no scheduled readings on this channel. I do readings as I'm guided by the spirits that I work with and I work for. I have your channeled messages here that I scribed for you on the 13th. It is now the 16th that I am doing your reading. And I did your reading this morning. I attempted. And while I was, in the flow, in the psychic channel, there was a vacuum that turned on in the hall. And so I paused your recording and I just sat with spirit, wondering why they guided me to do the reading at that time, when distractions were going to occur. And I'm like, I didn't feel distraction as part of the message. What's happening? And they said, well, the vacuum was part of the message. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, thinking about this, tapping in, and I heard spiritual vacuum, which is something I've never heard of before. I feel like there is a space, a role or a position that you have left or that someone in your life has left, and now this position, this role needs to be filled by someone else or something, an energy. I received your channeled messages on the 13th at 11:11 a.m., so that is a very strong angel number in your space. I heard resting in the gray, this gray area. This is also a gray auric field. It's very neutral. I do feel like you're in a time of compromise, in a time of stillness, in a time of rest. I heard rest stop. I saw a marker on a map. And you're slowing down for energies to catch up and catch on. There are also, I feel like you're a magnet for omens right now. You're a magnet for supernatural experiences because you're also slowing down. There's a lot happening. It's like your aura is also changing and shifting, but there's something about you attracting a lot of supernatural experiences. Okay, so you may be noticing that is heightening in your space. You may be feeling extra superstitious. I heard old wives' tale, but the omens are everywhere. And omens are their signs, synchronicities, are there to inform you of future happenings. I feel like you are in a time of really anchoring in information and really anchoring in spirit, informing you of the happenings of the future that you're about to step into. I also received menstrual cycle changes. That is also an indication of change. So I would really pay close attention to your menstrual cycles and what has changed and how drastic of a change. I also heard I was waiting for the switch. There's also a switch or a shift in 35 days, February 17th to be exact. And then I saw an arrow that turned like this. And I started to receive Libra, Gemini, Cancer energies. So you may have that in your chart, or that is someone around you. Okay. For a beautiful Taurus. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Thank you, guardian angels and ancestors known and unknown. Thank you to the most qualified of spirits in this space today. Thank you to the ancient lands of Mesopotamia and Babylon. And thank you to Goddess Sanana Ishtar and Mother Ninhursag. Thank you, Taurus, for allowing me to read for you and for trusting me with your beautiful energies. Ashe, Amin, and blessings to all, no matter your faith. Thank you. Okay, I'm seeing two messages just came in at the same time. This is what I mean. Like, I feel like you're just being informed at this time often. often. There's a lot of spirit communication right now. So I saw two things. So the very first thing is I'm seeing push pins, like someone putting something on the walls, hanging something up. You may be an interior decorator. But this is very symbolic. This is like you experiencing something new, and you are adding your personality, or you're decorating the space with your identity. Spirit wants you to not be afraid to show your identity in the space, to show more of who you are, to bring more of who you are into a space. You're going to surprise yourself. Like, don't be afraid to color in the room. The other message I'm seeing here is a door, and I'm seeing spirits pass through. So a lot of you took on the role and the position. Oh, you have graduated, Taurus. You have graduated. This is a graduation. Okay. I'm seeing spirits pass through a door. Some of you, your ancestors did not fully transition and move into the spiritual realm. They had either fragments, or they had their spirit attached to this plane, which directly affected and impacted your energy and your energy levels as well, because they were associated and they were tethered to ancestral patterning and or traumas. So you felt it heavier because these spirits weren't fully transitioned in the spiritual world. Does that make sense? So I'm seeing them pass through because of the work that you have done, clearing the karma and the ancestral ties that bound them and that bounded you on this plane. So a lot of you need to know that this task of yours is completed. It is over. You have graduated. That is no longer your position. I feel like you need confirmation. This message may be a confirmation to you that you are no longer in this position. That is no longer your role. But they're also saying, don't be afraid to ask your ancestors and your spirit team for your own confirmation. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. 5555, clarity. Yeah, some of you just need clarity, but this is a great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced, forward, and process. But what's really interesting is I read that process as proceed. Proceed. You will move, and you won't just move. You won't just move. You're not going to move slowly. You're going to move. It's going to be fast. It says here, you will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. And I wrote, I was waiting for the switch in 35 days, February 17th. 5555 1111. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else here? Thank you. 1919 cycles. Change again. Optimism, joy, communication, messages, good vibes, good news, expression, and high vibes. And you have your cycles: karma, warning, judgment, influence, power cycles, changes, and rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn lessons so that you don't repeat them in the future, and make some space for some new experiences. And that's exactly what the message was when Spirit was using the vacuum. Because you did create space. You did clear the karma. Or some karma, for that matter. You've made room for new experiences, but this is really indicative of you not being in this role anymore. You're not in a role or in a position. You have taken yourself out. And I'm also seeing that there is someone around you that is no longer in their position, whether you removed them or they removed themselves. And karma is paying them a visit. 111 right there, intuition. For Taurus, biding time. The gray. You just need to wait a little while for everything to catch up and settle into place. Like, you can't make it up. I literally said that. Slow down for energies to catch up. This is the gray. Winter. Biding your time. You are inaccessible in this energy right now. You're inaccessible for a reason. Hesitation on downloads. I don't know what I was saying at 11:11 on the clock. The rose, pure passion. You have a special mission to fulfill. It's interesting because I'm seeing like thaw. I'm saying there's something thawing here in this card. You can kind of see it in the background, and it's revealing this rose and this gate. Just give me a moment. This is where you are waiting for the switch. It's almost like stepping out. I'm really feeling like, okay, February 17th. I feel like they're putting, your spirit team right now are putting together a new timeline for you. There's some kind of new timeline that is either being reshuffled or being created. Ordered. There's a new order here. There's a web and perspective. Your fate is intricately entwined with others, so step mindfully as you go along. Let me get one more. This is interesting. I'm feeling a web is switching. Yeah, safe retreat. Allow yourself to take some time to contemplate your next move. This is where you're contemplating your next move. And you're not just, you're going to move quickly through a new web. This web is a butterfly effect. This web is order. This web is new pathways, destiny, fated events, occurrences, happenings, people switching their positions in this web, people removing themselves from this web. It almost feels like you're contemplating how you want to move next. Taurus, you're contemplating how you want to move next. And you're gaining a whole new perspective on the steps that you take or how you move, how you navigate. You have a whole new perspective on it. And perhaps even people and situations and or circumstances have also shifted because of your perspective. But this rose, that feels really interesting. Tell me about this rose. There's, okay. On the split is the web. Jeweled web, connectivity. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I'm seeing this again. I'm seeing someone step into a room and turn on the switch. And as they turn on the switch, this is what they see. It's like you're seeing a hanging web, this intricate detail and design of pathways and connectivities. There's two. This is the switch. Okay, and you have your ancestral wisdom. That's connected to this. What I was channeling earlier about your ancestors is connected. You've cleared this old web. This is a switch. I was waiting for the switch. This is what you're waiting on. This is what's switching, honey. This is what's switching. It's a new web. This is divine intervention. This is lost in space, needing direction. But I'm not feeling like you're lost. You know exactly where you are. You know exactly what you need to be doing right now, and it's resting because you're contemplating your next move. You have the divine here. Look at this. You have the divine turning the world in favor of your intentions, turning the world. And there's this like light up here. There's an energy here on the world that has been lit up because you cleared the ancestral ties. You see this energy, the color is the color of the world here that is turning. I feel like, give me a second. I feel like this is you. I don't know, like you're here taking your time, resting. This is the divine intervening, turning the world in favor of your intentions, creating this shift, creating this switch between this web and the new one that's coming in, that's holding some kind of new order based on the clearance that you have done with the ancestral ties that bound you and your ancestors on this plane. That is clearing. You are here, but you're also here in viewership. This may be even remote viewing, but I'm seeing like you are in viewership. You're receiving signs. You're receiving omens, right? And I said omens is information. You're being informed. Look at the crown. The crown is information. The crown is understanding. You are being informed of the switch. You're being informed of the shift. You're being informed of the future happening. As you are informed, like when you start to see changes, signs, synchronicities, when you start to see the omens that are informing you, that is to give you a new perspective on how you need to be moving. That is to give you assistance on your next steps. The downloads card, I think, was the one that hesitated in this deck. Some of you are going to get downloads, messages. You may even get flashes of this happening. Dreams of people coming into your life. Intuitive gut feelings, right? Intuition on the movement. Oh my God, at the bottom of that is great shift. personal growth, spiritual development, manifesting goals, oneness, connectivity, and completion. What you completed ancestrally. But I want to know about this rose. I want to know about this rose. It almost feels like you're going to pursue what you have always wanted to pursue. Because it says here, do some soul searching, to find your true purpose. You have a special mission to fulfill. Because you were focused on clearing the ancestral ties that binded you and your ancestors on this plane, now you have more freedom. Now you have more movement. You can take a further step. You can go beyond. You can go here. You can go there. That's why the divine is shifting this for you, because you have something else to access here. That's why there's a new web. And within this access, there's a rose. I'm hearing rose of passion. This is like something that you really want to fulfill for you, and you have the energy levels, you have the accessibility, you are available to pursue your passions. You weren't available for this before because you were focused on clearing your ancestral ties on the plane. You weren't available for your passions, but now you are. It's really interesting because I was like a marker on the map. Marker on a map, and this looks like something is marked. Okay, let's see where else Spirit wants to go. Yeah, it's more of the same. You have here deep quiet meditation and stillness, number 11. You know what I'm getting here? They're talking about this. It's interesting. It's 22 minutes as I'm talking about this. And they brought out card 11, 22 minutes, 22. Great shift. Let me read this for you. It says, first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Take that in, because you accomplished something here, clearing your ancestral ties, karma, woundings, right? You cleared a big ancestral karmic cycle. Congratulate yourself, because the positive changes are occurring because of your efforts. Then expand your horizons, and we talked about that. You can move further. You're expanding your horizons. That's why the world is shifting and changing in your favor. Your horizon is expanding, and you are being notified of the switch. And that's what you're waiting on. And permit yourself to try something new. Permit yourself to try something new. Your passions. That's what's new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. I'm pretty sure I said that. Claircognizance. So this passion has been sitting still. This passion has been sitting still inside of you. I don't know for how long, honey, but it's been sitting inside, brewing, quietly existing, but never more real. Never more true. New beginnings. 41, Moon Maiden. This is really interesting too. Yeah, Dust Devil. Moving out of stagnation, number 15. This is really interesting because I was picking up on menstrual cycle changing. And you have here the moon. I'm sorry about that. This is really powerful. Menstrual cycle changing. Look it up. Look it up. Pay attention to when your menstrual cycle is in accordance and in association with the moon cycles. That'll tell you, like there's so much information. It'll tell you if you're on a red moon, white moon cycle, etc. But this is the new web. This is the new web. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach. I'm always hungry when I'm channeling. This is the new web. What's really interesting, this is 5-5. 32 is 5, 41 is 5. You're getting clarity. You're definitely getting clarity on this shift, on the new beginning. And 555 is change, is great shift. And it says here, you will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. And I feel like a lot of you are willing to adapt to the shift. I feel like a lot of you already have. You've already begun the adaptation, the adaptability. You've already begun to lean into it. Look at her. Surrendering. She's not resisting, or he's not resisting. Fully leaning in. That's adapting to the pursuit of your passion. You are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. I was waiting for this switch. It's here. It's here. This is going to be no more. This is the new web. This is a new order. This is a new butterfly effect. There are energies that have been set into motion. That is why you had this card that said, wait a little while for everything to catch up and settle into place, because there are energies that have been set into motion that are going to settle into this new order that has been divinely orchestrated based on your efforts that you have had a hand in as well, and the changes that you have made in your world, in your life. That's what's catching up and catching on, right? It's interesting they said that. Slow down for energies to catch up and catch on. Why catch on? The web. Catching on the web. This is solidifying. This is fortifying. Energies that stick. I know most things are, everything is fleeting, everything is temporary, but there's something about like long-lasting experiences, energies. Let me get you an oracle card from here. There's new beginnings, new moon again. You have here new moon 2 times. Yeah, I'm just seeing like energies that are like experiences that are long lasting, hesitation here, self-love. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting energies that are longer lasting. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's interesting because I was picking up on this, I was picking up on that in Aquarius's reading, where Aquarius was experiencing these short-lived moments or short-lived experiences, especially pertaining to romance. So I'm feeling that here too, where it's like it's not going to be short-lived romantic experiences or short-lived situations. There's something here that's really going to be solid and stable and longer lasting experiences is what I'm feeling. Yeah, you have here focus, number 14. Focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Yeah, you also have here a mirrored frequency, 1441, which is like, it's focus on the new beginning. I mean, when spirit, there's like no reading between the lines. Focus on the new beginning. Focus on the positive changes that have occurred because of your efforts and focus on the new beginning. There's nothing else that you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. A lot of you are also going through a third eye transformation. We're going to shift. I think they're done with this message. Growth. No, again, number 5. Yeah. You have grown. You have grown. This is why the world is shifting. This is why this web is switching, because you have grown. Look at the roots that are growing over this world. You have outgrown this web. You've already integrated with this web. Look at it. Look at the web. Look at all of these experiences and happenings that are around the globe. It's like this web has collapsed over this world, and you have grown from it. Because the timing of it is done, and you've grown from it. You've outgrown it. Done. 5. Change. Switch. Bring in the next one. Bring in the next one. I'm waiting. I'll let the energies catch up and catch on. And your third eye is transforming. You're seeing omens everywhere. You're having supernatural experiences. You're aware of the future happenings. You're being informed of this new web so that it can assist you in your movements here. It can assist your next steps. In your next steps. To pursue your passions. Your dreams, your passions are supported. Okay, let's get into other messages. Let's get into other messages here, please. It says here, Dust Devil moving out of stagnation. I don't know if I mentioned that. Fast pace. This is fast. This is fast. The Sun. Let's get into other messages. Other messages here, please, for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. 7 of Pentacles. Again, this energy of like biding your time. Biding your time. Okay. Other messages here. Let's expand the psychic channel, please. Other messages for Taurus. Thank you. 9 of Swords. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember where I was saying like you either You left a position, right, which then needs to be filled by another person, and someone is no longer in a role or in a position. They've been demoted. They're no longer playing a specific role in your life. Some of you, there's like people that will be left in this older timeline, in this older web. They're not part of this web that you're moving into, that you're about to step into. So there's this like phase of, this quiet, this stillness, slowing down, resting. But some people are not resting very well. People around you are going to be affected. I feel like you've cut someone out, or you are in the process. This is 9. We're in the year 9. Yeah, 8 of Swords in the reverse here. Someone is very worried, restless. They know something is changing. They know something is coming. They know a switch is happening. They know you're pulling away. You're not accessible. You're not accessible because you're stepping in this order. You're stepping into this timeline. You're stepping into this chapter. You're not in this one. Someone is born on the 9th. 4 of Wands. This is new beginnings. 1111. This is the card of 1111, and I channeled that. This person is worried about your new beginning. Stressed. 8 of Cups in the reverse. They don't want to walk away. They don't want you to move on. They don't want to cut ties. They don't want to see the truth. Ace of Swords in the reverse. That's why they're stressed. This could be romantic, platonic. This could be a friend. However this may resonate with you. But your fate was intricately entwined with this person. But not anymore. Not anymore. I have people asking often, like, is cord cutting rituals necessary? Not always. Not always. Nope. Because you're moving on. Sometimes the way you move is a cord cutting ritual in of itself, honey. Like, do you understand that? Do you hear me? Sometimes the way you move spiritually, physically on this plane is a cord cutting ritual in of itself. Six of Swords. Yeah, some of you blocked this person. So I'm seeing the year 1967. Some of you was born in the year 1967, or you know someone that was born in that year. Maybe this is who you blocked. I don't know. Yeah, the Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, you're moving on to something new. Wow, 10 of Swords. But remember, I was saying, like, they don't have access. Sorry if I keep repeating messages, but it's really more of the same. You have your Page of Pentacles. Okay, we're getting into something new here. We're getting into something new. Page of Pentacles is a new energy. Spirit wants you to act on an idea that you have, because you do have something in your hand or in your head. They're saying act on it. Don't be afraid to act on it. 3 of Cups. There are people around you, like I'm seeing here with the 3 of Cups, there's people around you who are not taking something seriously as you. They are not taking something as seriously as you. So you've kind of moved away from the scene, from the crowd, from the party to focus on what you want to do. Remember how I was saying, like, you're leaning into this beginning, you're leaning into this connectivity, into this web, this new order? You have something that is part of this connectivity. And you want to take advantage of it. You want to use this opportunity. There's like people around you who like really miss the signs, really miss the opportunities, really miss the spirit communication. Like I'm seeing you as you were part of this group, or you were part of something, and then you heard a calling, or you started to feel the pull, or you started to feel the pull in another direction. And you said, nah, I gotta focus on something here. So I'm seeing you really focused. Oh yeah, you're very focused here. 4 of Swords. Focus and well rested. Yeah, like I'm seeing like your friends going out, but you're just focused on your work, and you're making sure that you go to sleep at 9, go to sleep at 10, go to sleep at 11. Like you're sticking to some kind of routine. Maybe this was a New Year's resolution for you, but I'm seeing like people around you still kind of doing what they do, but you're over here being really disciplined and focused, right? And this is what Spirit here was also urging you to do, guiding you to do. There's a scene, there's an environment that you're no longer part of, and your absence is definitely noticed. Definitely noticed. You've either removed yourself from a friend group or a group of acquaintances. Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, your absence is felt and seen. Yeah, 10 of Wands. One more. Death. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're ready to put something down. You don't want to be part of something anymore. I'm also seeing a funeral. Sorry. I'm seeing that here with the 4 of Swords and Death. I'm seeing a funeral. And I'm seeing like a celebration of life. This may have been something recent. Okay. I'm so sorry for your loss. Let me get into love. This 10 of Wands is associated to love. Just give me one moment. Someone is doing way too much in a relationship. There's some kind of connection here that feels one-sided. Yeah, I just saw unrequited love in the reverse there. Pay attention to the red flags. Taurus, please. Yeah, okay. There is someone that does not want to let you go, but they're not giving you what you need. You have left and someone is mad, and you're like, why are you mad? Like, it's very difficult to understand why someone is being defensive or why someone is being mad that you left, but you left because they didn't give you what you needed. It's this person's ego. This person's ego is yeah, because they wanted to control the situation. So you acting in favor of of what you wanted, or and what you felt was best for you, was out of this person's control, and that is what they are acting in defense of. It's not because of your needs or your wants. It's selfish. Okay, and I feel like this is something that you know about. So it's just time to lay down that burden here with the Ten of Wands. I'm seeing someone on a sleep apnea machine as well. Okay, let's see what's going on in your love life, Taurus. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you've realized that there's something, yeah, there's not enough chemistry in the reverse to keep something going. You're realizing like there's a cap, there's a glass ceiling in this connection. You're not feeling the same. You're doing too much. You're not getting enough of your needs met. It's really affecting the chemistry. Yeah, you've grown so much spiritually. With religious factors here. You're really quiet about your love life, I can tell. Not a lot of people know about your love life. You have here new love. In the reverse, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings in the reverse. Okay, that's okay. Because you do have all this new beginnings, the new web. You were waiting for this switch. You're waiting for this new web to come in, this new order to come in, this new butterfly effect to come in, all these energies to catch up. I feel like this new love is part of that. I feel like what you're getting to know are the red flags, so that when you step into this new web and this new person to come in, because that's what's catching up and catching on, you are able to recognize what is and what isn't, what is good and what isn't good for you. Let's get one more here. Yeah, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture in the upright position. Okay, we like that. We like that. Let's see what else here. Let's talk about this new love, because I feel like you absolutely want nothing to do with the past. I feel like there is someone around you may be new. You may have met someone new and you're unsure of them. But you are expressing yourself. You are getting to know them. You're trying to make new romantic gestures. They're trying to make new romantic gestures. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. So you have your new chapter. I am trying to move on. That's why that Eight of Cups is in the reverse. There is someone from your past that is trying to move on, but I feel like you've already moved on. Okay? That person that you connected yourself to, it had a lot of escapism. Like they escaped when things got hard, and it's too late for them to rectify anything. You are over here in a new chapter. New love, new chapter. Last card here. Soul tie. I always feel connected to you. I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like I mean, both of these connections are soul ties. I mean, everything that we connect, everything is spiritual. It just depends on the level of spirituality. It depends on the level of the soul tie, what kind of soul tie it is. But I'm seeing like both of these individuals you have a soul tie with. The past person that you let go of, or that you are letting go of, is a soulmate. The one that's coming in is also a soulmate. It just depends on the level of that soulmate and what it is, what you both contracted into. There's Black Widow in the web. More of this web energy, I swear. I think that came up in Pisces too. Let's focus on this. I want to focus on this new person, but let's get other messages here for you. (252) is an angel number associated to this message. Yeah, this wants to be talked about. This person that is not letting go, they want to make a move, but it's too late. You've already moved on. I do feel like you're connected, or you're connecting yourself to a new person on that new web that we talked about. This person is coming in. Okay, their energies are catching up. They're catching on. This person from your past, from that old web, they left when things got hard. They have avoidant tendencies. They do, like I said, they escape, they avoid, they run for the hills. They're also closed-minded, and you did have that religious factors card. You're way more open than they are. And here you have the eclipse and the headache. Something's way off. This person may also be dealing with something regarding their health. But I feel like something just didn't sit well with you when it comes to this person's energy. It didn't sit well in your body, or it didn't sit well in your spirit. Like you felt like this wasn't something that was healthy for you. Okay. You have here the master. I'm seeing someone, I'm hearing master class. I don't know what that is. But I'm master class or master. Someone has a master's degree, or you are about to graduate and get your master's degree, or reach a master level in something that you have been training, creating some kind of structure in, building. Okay. Oh my God, all these cards are falling. Okay, unchanged. At this time, the situation is stable and unlikely to change. If you ask a question about this energy here, it's stable. Okay, it's unchanging. It's stable. You're stable in it as well. If you're asking about your job, or no, it's not job, it's school. Training, school. I'm hearing something about like, should I change my major or something? I don't know. Spirit is saying unchanged. Some of you are conflicted. Some of you are conflicted with a major, or with some kind of study or training, a course. I don't know, something like that. But Spirit is saying it's unlikely to change. Like you're stable in it. The course of study is stable, something like that, okay? That's very specific. Okay, some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or a Leo, or a Taurus. Give me a minute. Okay, there's a new, okay, some of you have a business partner, or this is, you may have strong Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, and Virgo in your chart. I'm seeing you either in technology or you're an innovator. I'm seeing someone working on an app. I'm seeing you're designing something, you're building, you're inventing something. You're doing something, honey, important. There was some failure. There was also some loss of money. Like, you've invested a lot of money in what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're building. Spirit here wants you to replan, re-strategize it. Think about the design, go back to the design. Because I'm seeing you become a leader in some kind of industry, or I'm seeing Fortune 500. Oh my God, who am I channeling? I'm seeing Time Magazine. I'm seeing someone on the cover of Time Magazine. Yo, hit me up. Yes. Oh, who are you? I'm seeing Time Magazine. I'm seeing Fortune 500. The answer is yes. It's on track. At this time, you have a very interesting story because you were at like a dead-end job. You were trapped somewhere and you set yourself free, doing what you wanted to do, doing something really special, doing something for the world, improving on something, improving your finances, improving everything in your world. You have a really interesting story that is going to be told. Some of you may have started as a lone wolf, or you built this from the ground up, like I'm hearing in your garage. Wow, I'm getting a really specific storyline. In your garage, after some kind of breakup, after some kind of divorce that really inspired you to build, it motivated you to start something. It actually helped you heal from a broken heart, because you put all your energy and all your focus into building something that is going to work. So you experience all these failures and you're going to have some kind of success. I channeled this, I think, in Capricorn, where it was like, no, 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 no. And then the yes is going to come. And then the yes card did come out while we were channeling that. I'll never forget that. It was really dope. So I'm seeing that part of this channeling as well. Yeah, you're a visionary. You're a visionary. Anything else here for Taurus? Well, yeah, these cards are crazy. Oh, graduation. I think I said that. Graduation, ceremony, you're graduating. Some of you are going to get a really important promotion. You have been putting in a lot of work. I see some of you, you're really standing out because you took some course of study, or you took training, or you really listened to your boss or your manager or a mentor, or you did like something extra on the side that really gave you an edge at work. Like, you went home, you didn't like, kick up your feet. You went home and you continued to work, and you went into study mode. Like, it just didn't stop there, and it gave you an edge at work. And I'm seeing you get a promotion. Yes. Promotion, graduation, ceremony, party. I see you celebrating this. Yeah, winner. The flag, achievement, recognition, mastery coming into fruition, bragging rights. I mean, honey, if you want to brag, do you? It says here, king of the mountain or queen of the mountain. This is Aries energy. Yeah, a lot of Aries energy here. I'm seeing this in April. Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing this in April. I'm not seeing this in 35 days or February 17th. No, I'm seeing this in April. That very specific storyline. Hesitation. The white rabbit. Going down the rabbit hole, what we love to do every day, all day. Heeding the call, research it, it's time. Waking from the dream. Spiritual awakening. Hold on. More Sagittarius energy here. You have your pioneer. Yeah, Taurus. I feel like I'm picking up on a group of you that's like you're doing something really cool. Boldness, destination, the cutting edge. And I just talked about edge. You have an edge over people that work with you or that you're in competition with. Navigating uncharted territory, got your 6. You have your courage again. Someone was born in the year 96. It's time. You have all this energy of like, yes, the situation or event is right on track at this time. It's time. 81, 18. If you ask a question about a destination, if you ask a question about, even here, the white rabbit is holding the time. And Spirit here is saying, yes, it's time. I feel like that could be the switch. I was waiting for the switch. In 35 days, February 17th, a lot of things are going to get moving here. I don't know if they're just confirming that because I'm not seeing any other energy associated with that other than confirmation. Yeah, many options. Adaptable, potential, change, freedom, going with the wind, many options, and free will. More options are going to come in for you. Someone was born in the year 77. Last card here. Truce, surrender, giving in, make amends, winding down, treaty, agree to disagree, de-escalate. And here you have winter. February 17th, winter. You're going to have an opportunity to make amends with someone. I mean, if you want. It says here responsibility, burden. Someone you have something on your chest. So the angel number 711 or 711 is associated to this energy, to the story that's coming in here. You have something weighing really heavy on your chest. You're going to have an option. You're going to have a possibility to make amends with someone this winter. Oh my God, this is nonstop in the collective. You know, problems, big mess. You know, sometimes you just got to be the bigger person. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I forgive you. It's done. It's over. This is in the collective right now because the spirits of justice are really working on overtime. Assessing, delivering karma, blind justice. And we have to do our part of letting go and of forgiving. And I know some things are unforgivable and it's really brutal and it's cruel and it's hard. But the more you hold on, the more problems and the more interconnected you actually get with this person because you start to resent it. You hold on to it. So forgiveness is really for you, and you hear it all the time. Forgiveness is for you. Someone is 35 years old. Forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person. It's for you so that you can move on, and you have an opportunity to do that right now. Okay? So whatever baggage that you're holding on to, whatever is weighing heavy on your chest, even if you don't have to talk to this person, it's just a matter of like releasing it. Even if you want to call on the spirits of justice or work with your spirit team or pray, whatever you do, whatever you want to do, just to let it go, just to release it. Okay, and I'm going to stop right here. You have the dice, what happens next. You're about to find out what happens next, Taurus. You are, because that new web, that new order, the new butterfly effect, the energies that are set in motion, that are catching up and catching on to your energy, they're coming in, and you're going to get glimpses of happenings of what happens next. You're going to see it. You're going to see it, and then you're just going to roll with it. All right. Yeah. This is what I have for you, Taurus. I trust that this resonated. I hope that it helped you. I hope that it gave you even a little bit of clarity. As you know, seeds of clarity sprout into breakthroughs, revelations, and epiphanies. So I trust that that breakthrough will come when you need it most. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being here with me, and I will catch you next time. Thank you. Bye.